I'm trying to think of where we're going right now. I mean, I know a lot of you guys worked so hard for 2012. There are a lot of great things that happened in this area, particularly. I mean, when you turn a county red, even though we're losing nationally, you're going against the national tide. And that's very difficult to do. It's easy to flip a county when everybody else is going that way. But the country went the other way, and the folks here went in favor of the Republican candidate. A lot of that was because of the hard work that people in this room and throughout the county did. And I think it's really built a foundation to move forward to where we're going to have a pretty strong vote in this area if we continue working the way we're doing and continue to have a good operation in place. And so I commend all of you for that. At the same time, people ask me, well, what was it like getting elected to Congress? And I can tell you, we were at the Speedway. There were people coming. I said my piece, and then my wife and I drove home, and we're listening to the radio, and they called Ohio for Obama. And so my main recollection was being sad on election night, because ultimately, I knew that I could make an impact, but we needed to have more numbers and obviously a change in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue to really get the country on the right track. And so it actually took me a while to kind of come to grips with this fact that we're still in Obama's Washington. And let me tell you something. If you look from the IRS to Benghazi to Obamacare to his picking and choosing which laws that he's going to enforce, you're seeing some serious damage being inflicted on the economy, on our healthcare system, but on our constitutional tradition. And so I think that the bad part of that is that's a lot of work for us to do in terms of fixing this. The only silver lining is I think people are starting to react negatively to the president's policies in a way that they may not have done in 2012, because they said, hey, he inherited a bad situation. So a lot of people gave him the benefit of the doubt. Well, it's hard to give someone the benefit of the doubt when they go around the country saying, if you like your plan, you can keep your plan. Or if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor, period. Write it down. You're going to be paying $2,500 less per family for health insurance. They said it would cost, that it would reduce the deficit. The cost estimates are over 2 times as much as they initially told us. And so I think the policy has proven to be obviously problematic, but coupled with the deception, I think a lot of people have turned away from the president, and I think they're looking for an alternative. And so the question for us is, are we going to present a viable alternative? And I'll tell you, part of the reason why we have problems within the Republican Party, mostly in Washington, I think most of our voters generally want good conservative fiscal policies. They want limited government. They want a strong defense. But in Washington, sometimes there's some disagreement because I think a lot of Republicans look back, and when we had the Congress and the White House, we missed some opportunities to really reform government. And I think that a lot of people now, certainly me, we're trying to make sure that when we get an opportunity, maybe to retire Harry Reid and have a Republican majority in the Senate, of course, 2016, that we take advantage of that. And make the most of it.